Hi there, thanks for tuning in to the channel. Caledonian Bikie here. Quick question for you. Can you travel from Scotland and the UK to the south of Spain to do a motorcycle tour for under £1,000? Stick around and find out. Roll the intro. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the preview of the travel. I'm going to go break it down and I'm going to tell you a wee bit about myself and my travels. I've travelled around all 6 continents in the world and it's been quite costly, and I want to curb the costs as much as I can because costs are rising. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Option 1 would be a traditional cost, which we've all been paying and we've been paying through the nose for a long time now. If I was going down, I'm looking at travelling from Scotland down to the South England, Plymouth, Portsmouth to catch the ferry, Santander. That trip down there is going to cost me a bed and breakfast on the way down. It's going to cost me a bed and breakfast on the way up. That's going to be an evening meal. It's also going to be meals during the day. There's going to be coffee breaks. That all's going to mount up, and then once I hit Spain, after the ferry, paying for the fuel, the food in the ferry as well, and the drinks and whatever else we're going to socialise on, this all adds up. You're then going to travel the full length of Spain. That's going to be 2 bed and breakfasts on the way down, 2 on the way back up again. So I've done a rough calculation here of what a traditional option 1 would be, where I used to travel, because previously going from Scotland from Versailles over to Zeebrugge, it was £99 return on a ferry. The ferry costs now, for me and you, to go from Plymouth, Portsmouth to Santander or Bilbao, you're talking £920 return with a cabin. We're now on to the 6 bed and breakfast, on average £50, so you're at £300 for that alone. You've got a week of travelling, so your food and everything added up is going to be easily £500. You've got a week of fuel. Again, that's over £300 for a week of fuel. All the riding you're going to be doing. You've also got, and don't forget about it, you've got a week from your work. Now, if the average wage is £600 a week, you're saving yourself 7 days by not doing this, because it's £600 you're going to lose. You're also going to be using tyres. There's another £250 for your tyres for that round trip. You're also going to be saving £150 because you're going to be putting easily 3,000 miles on the bike if you're coming from Scotland. So that's going towards another service. All of that added up for yourself with that expense is coming in the region of £3,250. That's your traditional option one, and that's 2 weeks off your work. Just to recap the figures again for you, you're £920 to go on this ferry start of May. You've got your 6 bed and breakfast, UK, Spain, on average £50 a night, 300. Your food for that week's travelling is going to be about 500 with your couple of beers at night, of course. Your fuel, 330. Average wage on Google for a UK working man, £600. You've taken that week off, there's £600 lost and a week's holiday. Your accommodation in Spain, roughly 200 for your week down there if you've got a cheap hotel. Your tyres, you'll easily spend £250 on a set of tyres for going up and down, totally squared off, as you know, with the motorways, we all do it. And then your £3,000, 3,000 miles into a service, and on average that could be £150 roughly. So your total for your fortnight, just for your bike and yourself, is £3,250. Food for thought. Now, let's move on to option 2. My friends and I, 4 of us got out, we looked at the price this was going to cost, and we thought this is getting too expensive. So we considered a fly ride. We got our flights, £111 return, Glasgow to Malaga, Ryanair. Malaga Moto Rental, Francisco, done us a cracking deal for a week's hire on a Yamaha Tenere, panniers, helmets, £400. Absolutely fantastic. Our accommodation, same as option 1, £200 in the cheap hotel, and the only additional cost was a measly €30 for going back and forward to the airport to pick up the bikes. That total came to £741. That was the total. That was a saving of £2,509. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Please subscribe. Stick around for